You may be going throughout life with these limiting beliefs that you have that form your actual reality around you, and this can cause you to be stuck, or at the very least, limiting your potential. So if you want to unlock your full potential and are interested in how you can do this video is for you. Flashback about 6 months ago. I was very unhappy. I just got out of a relationship and I had injuries and my life was just kind of on the down slope. And I think this can be true for a lot of guys that go through breakups, and you kind of go through a period where you're kind of stagnant and you're almost developing things and growing and everything's kind of spinning around you all at once. And then there's just one day that it hits you and you're just like, boom, I'm locking in. And for me, that was close to around New Year's time. And I know it's kind of the cliche time of the year, but this was like, it happened to be at that time, but I think it's kind of easy for some people to get stuck in a reality that they conform to around them. It doesn't have to be a breakup. It could be work, it could be family, somebody you know might have died, anything. Everything can overwhelm you or put you in a different state of mind. And especially when you get into solid routine and you're just doing the things on autopilot, that's when it becomes really scary. You just need to recognize that you need to change your reality at some point. Now, if you clicked on this video, I think you've already come to the realization that something needs to change in your direct area around you. So you may be wondering, what's the first step I have to take once you've made the decision to change your reality or your paradigm or whatever you want to say? The first thing I'd say is have a mindset and stick to that mindset no matter what. Once you make that decision, there's no going back. And you have to think of it as a life or death situation. You need to act and move in a way that aligns with a reality you want to get into. And this is kind of like the fake it till you make it mentality, but you don't have to fake it. You have to truly believe that this is who you are now. And if you were to act any other way, that's not you, because you've already made the mindset shift and made the decision in your head, and you have to follow it no matter what. If you truly want this to become your reality, you have to take it seriously, and you can't just be like, oh, like whatever, like I don't feel like it today. Then that's just the old you creeping back in. And if you don't want that, you have to be consistent. Let me give you an example in my personal life. About 4 months ago now, I made the decision that I'm going to eat healthier, I'm going to be healthier, be active. And once I made that decision, I started meal prepping. I did all the things, all the essential things, going to the gym consistently, because that's who I am now. And it's just more about having it become a lifestyle. Like, change your mindset to the lifestyle that you want. So take whoever you want, for example, a celebrity, a person that you admire, and you think of them. And you should ask yourself, what do you think their mindset is? Or how do you think they act? And how can I adopt some of their traits or their mindset that they have to accomplish and get to where they are right now? It's almost like reverse engineering something. And I'm a pretty big believer that you attract whatever type of energy you put out into the world. So if you're constantly thinking about a goal that you want to achieve or a lifestyle that you wish you could live, that's just going to attract more things, because then it's at the front of your mind. You're constantly looking for, oh, this would fit perfectly with my lifestyle that I want to live. So I'm going to go after that, or I'm going to adopt this type of style because I want that for myself. So if you're constantly thinking about it, which to a certain extent, don't make it unhealthy, but honestly at the same time, you almost need it to become unhealthy. Like, I'm constantly thinking about things, of what I want and how I'm going to do it. And I remind myself every single day why I do the things I do and what I'm working for. And this can be said for a lot of different aspects in life. For me personally, I believe that your thoughts ultimately become your reality. This is especially true being around negative people, and it affects your mindset. The people that you hang out with and the environment that you're in can impact you greatly. And I'll give you a little example of something that I went through in my personal life. There was one point in time where I was just hanging out with whoever, giving my energy to whoever, and they weren't deserving of it. I'm draining my own energy, and it's like I'm surrounded by little vampires trying to just suck off my energy. And that's the thing. If you're surrounded by people that drain you, I'm sorry, but you kind of need to either limit your time with them or cut them off completely. I limit my energy I focus towards certain people or how much effort I put in, because I know it feels like a one-way street where I'm just funneling things to them. So what I did was just limit my time around them and limit how much effort I put in and what kind of information I give them, because I don't need everybody's thoughts and opinions, because I have my own, and mine, not that they're better than somebody else's, but I'm just going with my gut and whatever I think is best. And I don't need everybody's hands in the cookie jar trying to mess everything up and, oh, what do I think is best? But anyways, be protective of your energy and where you supply it, because that's the number one thing of changing your reality. If you really want to get down and dirty, be a dirty boy on the job, then what you have to do is just allocate your energy and just keep track of like what made you feel drained, what brought you energy, what refilled you, and you need to focus on that more to change your reality. And just be conscious of what it is that is affecting you or how certain things affect you. When you really become self-aware of certain aspects of your life, it can go a long way. But really, I think it all goes back to the mindset. Once you make that decision in your head, all you have to do is align your actions with your thoughts, and you'll get there. I promise you. Thank you so much for listening. I hope your thoughts become your reality, and I'll see you in the next one.